Good Wednesday evening, friends and neighbors. Testuigi at the desk with the flying purple baseball beaters. And speaking of flying baseballs, holy smokes, Shohei Ohtani. Guy just got his 50th home run of the season. And his 49th. And 2 more stolen bases. The guy's like a friggin' video game character. It's been interesting here in the Sweegie household. One of my cats had to have their entire set of teeth removed. He is still very much recovering from that whole process. And I'm out $6,000. So, your subscriptions would be appreciated, especially because if you do subscribe, you get a complimentary uniform set from yours truly. Use it for your perfect team. Use it for your franchise mode. It's my way of saying thank you for your financial support. And boy howdy, do I have some uniforms to show off on stream for you tonight. Beyond what's in the Flying Purple baseball beaters. Anyways, busy with a whole bunch of coaching hires. We did manage to get some awards. A lot of top defenders. Derek Barton wins his first Golden Glove at catcher. Way to go, Derek. Stephen Drew wins it at second. First for him in a while. Russell Martin over at third. That's his first Golden Glove. And Cameron Maybin wins it in center field. Second season in a row. Silver Sluggers. Only one. The Thunder from Down Under, the Tom Tom Club, Tom Bryce. John Pacello wins Manager of the Year, to no big surprise. Zach Greinke wins the top pitcher in a split season. Went 4-6 with the Milwaukee Brewers, 13-3 with the Colorado Rockies, and he is signed for one more season. We're not going to be able to afford to keep him, but dang, what a get for us. So the only real absence in terms of free agency was Noah Lowry. We tagged him with a qualifying offer, so we are going to be able to get some compensation. But even with his departure, I mean, Felix Hernandez and Mike Leake are more than happy to step up and into that spot. The rotation looks really stinking good. Bullpen, also pretty good. Osiris Matos having a season. So yeah, there's not much room to really improve, and which is a good thing because we have like bingo budget. Market size is small, but fan loyalty is great. Fan interest at 100. Well, yeah, we've won 4 championships in 7 seasons. We're still looking for a hitting coach down in Single A. We did a lot of promotions, a lot of moving up. Former player Jason Bates goes from the Single A Modesto Nuts up to our Triple A club. And if anything, he may end up moving to the big club once John Pacella finally decides to hang up the cleats. I think that's the plan. I think we're going to let Johnny walk at the end of the season. What a career he's had. But we need some new blood. We need someone who will actually let me, control things. And I really like Jason Bates as an overall coaching hire. Especially because they'll let me control the bench coaches again. And yeah, we need some work. So yeah, get settled in. We're gonna zoom through this off season. All right, yay! Dave Kennedy joined our Minor league system. Okay, so all of our coaching positions have now been filled. As much as I would have loved the 2000 World Series rematch against the Blue Jays, beating the Yankees in 5 is chef's kiss. There's the back end of the bullpen. John Corcoran, Hideki Okajima in his last season with the club. Koji Uehara. Guy put up almost 2 wins above replacement over 70 games. Koji was clutch. Well, looks like a few trades have been going around. Drew Hutchison actually looks like a decent prospect. Aw, Kosuke Fukudome lost his dog. Oh no. Mike Napoli hits the free agent market. That'll be a good DH for someone. And yeah, Mark Reynolds continues to be the most valuable player in the National League. Sizemore 6th, I'll take it. Maxwell Leon getting up there. JD Martinez. Age 24. 7.4 wins above replacement and now sits. And still has room to grow. Finished 3rd in MVP voting. What do you mean he didn't win Rookie of the Year? Wow. Alright, he wasn't a rookie. Ha ha ha. So at this point, like, we're just looking at how we can fill our bench depth. We'll run Jeff Clement as our primary catcher unless Will Myers impresses. We got Leonis Martin handling outfield. Oh, yeah, I gotta check to see. Okay, so here's who we got in the dev lab. Paul Sewald trying to improve on his slider. Cody Allen trying to work on his curveball. Get that stuff rating up. Because he's basically knocking on the door to join the Major League club. Randall Grichuk trying to focus on cutting down his strikeouts. Will Myers, ditto. Will's actually our top prospect, and given the defensive ratings and the fact that he's a righty, he probably is going to break with the camp with the club. Tyler Skaggs, hoping he can improve his movement. Ditto for Justin Nicolino. Interesting players on the trading block. Prince Fielder would be kind of funny, but we do have Brian LaHare. I'm kind of tempted by JJ Fermaniak. We just can't afford him. We'd have to get someone to eat a lot of money. And then, where does he go? Third base? First, replacing LaHare. Adrian Beltre's already on the trading block after we sent him to Los Angeles. Ha. Chase Headley on the trading block after coming over to Cincinnati. I mean, he's done a lot better in Cincinnati than he ever did in Colorado. I'll give him that much. Takahashi still on the trading block after we sent him over to Milwaukee in the Greinke deal. I mean, Beckett's interesting. But I like our guys. So let's go to the winter meetings and see if we can get some interesting deals. Okay, so let's see who we got. Oh, they're big on Kyle Crick. Interesting. They're willing to sell us Jose Vacadano. Okay. It's actually not a bad deal. Colin Ray. An equivalent prospect? Like, what am I missing here? And cash. Like, Ray's already 2 years older. Better control, worse stuff, better PBAP. Okay, I can see now why they're interested in that. It's a lot of firsts. I don't see the value, so I'm gonna punt on that deal. So Matt Diaz off to the Dodgers. All right, Daniel Arias. And money for Michael Franco and Yuri De La Rosa. That's a no from me, dog. Noah Lowry heads to the Dodgers. Oh, great. Five years at 18.2. So he's staying in the division. That's less than ideal. Why did I offer Martin Adames? Oh, right. Bullpen guy. Long man. Yeah. I mean, yes, doing that before the Rule 5 draft is risky, but I see my shot. I take it. Like, look where the Colorado Rockies are in the war gain chart. We're not even at the bottom. We're 27th or 23rd. So Vacadano went to the Diamondbacks. The Angels were shopping him around. He heads to the Diamondbacks along with Drew Hutchison and cash for Aristides Aquino and John Daniel Medina. Interesting. Are the Angels just salary dumping? Gabriel Martinez, the big money winner so far, almost $100 million over 6 seasons. He heads to Toronto from from Atlanta. Jose Lopez getting a healthy amount of money to go from Philly to San Fran. Nick Devaney, a closer, getting $11.5 million. I mean, yes, 3+ pitches, 90 stuff. 35 saves between the Cubs and the Yankees. Red Sox saying, yes, please. $3 million. We're going to have to wait out a lot of folks. Jeez. Lincecum, Carruthers, and Liriano, the big names on the free agent market for starting pitching. Even Rolandini's looking for 8 digits. Bumgarner's only looking for 950,000? San Fran, what are you doing? Was not offered arbitration. Oh, we gotta get Mad Bum. We are gonna lock him up 4 years. Or do we go 5? Let's not guarantee a spot, because he could easily become a bullpen dude with that stuff and that stamina. Guy was worth 3 wins above replacement, and the Giants didn't do anything with him? Man. Waste. Oh, talent. Would he be ARB eligible if we signed him? Alright, so let's get his attention early. Let's go 1.66. And then let's escalate to 2.4 and 3.2. Or 3.5 for 3 years. Well, that ticked him off. Okay. Ian Kennedy's also an interesting option, but I don't think we can afford him. There's Martin Adames, who would be a baller of a relief option. Wouldn't have to staff guys like Tateyama or Dustin Evans. Plenty on the trading block. Zach Bird, another ace-type pitcher on the market. We can't afford him. Jason Worth joins the market. The fact that the Padres are shopping him around is interesting. I mean, we have a bit of a ticking time bomb on our hands, too. Let's not forget, Drew and Sizemore both have opt-outs. LaHare has a player's option for 2014, as does Russell Martin. Greinke will be leaving, as will Okajima and Corcoran. Will be tough. Alright, we got Martin Adames. Let's promote him to Colorado. Expectation starting rotation. That's nice. You signed a minor league deal, dude. As a bullpen guy? Yeah, let the curveball fly, dude. That's a solid relief option. Man, Zinniker grew a nice mustache. When did he get that? Before the season's up, let's option down Chase Anderson. If we can haul in Bumgarner, that's 3 wins above replacement for less than $1 million per win. Old man Rafi Furcal heads to the Phillies. Bubba Fister going to the Pirates. Hopefully he'll be healthy in time. Some guy named Bubba. Leo Daig is still playing in the majors. He heads to the Rangers. Yeah, it's rare that we go this quiet. Mets want to send Mobley back to us. That is a no from me. Bumgarner still thinking about it, I guess. TPJ out on the market. Yeah, the Tony Pena Jr. deal, I think, wound up being a backfire. I mean, yes, we got Marshall McDougal, but this was pretty solid from TPJ. And the guys we got back, not worth it. Alrighty. Rule 5 pick time. Joshua Wapepa. Goes from one Chicago team to the other. I think I had my eye on him at one point. Broxton's an interesting choice. Salazar could probably play over some of the guys we've got. Old man Jose Amado. Alright, because our outfielders right now are Martin, Alex Romero, and Kurt Crowell. Salazar's a better defender than Crowell. Just as good as Romero. Let's put a pin in Crowell. Brandon Beachy. I'm not seeing it. Wow, Stephen Cowie fell off a cliff. If he's available in the Rule 5. I think we're going to go with Salazar. And that's about it. Cool. If nothing else, Salazar will be a decent DH option. Can backfill the corners, which means we can send Kurt Crowell down. Steve Rowe heads to Houston. I mean, his postseason was not the greatest. Garcia Jose, at age 27, goes to Baltimore for 3 years. Yadier Molina to the Braves, 4 years, 16 per. Mike Napoli to the Blue Jays, 4 years, 16 per. Denard Span to the Cardinals. And here we are sitting on our hands because we don't have the budget. Okay, we have a little bit of a budget. Wow, we're going to be finally raking in over $1 million per game. Because the fan base just loves us that much. Tim Lincecum with a $100 million deal heads to the Royals. Well now. Kevin Youkilis heads to the Braves. Doug Stasio, another former Rocky, off to the Tigers. Tim Lincecum, 5 years at $20 mil per. Big time Timmy Jim. Trying to make a new dynasty in Kansas City. Hey, Sullivan signed up with the Mets. Good for him. He's always been one of my favorite guys that we developed. Juan Uribe going to the Braves. Okay, so Atlanta's going to be a problem this coming season. R.A. Dickey back to the Mets on a 2-year deal. The Knuckle King heads back to New York City. Nick Markakis, 5 years, 16.2 to Tampa? Dave Crothers to the Yankees. Billy Butler to the Brewers. Tony Pena Jr. to the Angels. All right, so he's out of the division. Francisco Liriano gets the bag, $100 million to play for the Brewers. So basically, they're taking the Greinke money. Hey, Rolandini's coming back to the NL. He'll be playing for the Reds. Okay, now we're 26th in the WAR chart. The Red Sox have made out like bandits. Where did my music go? There we go. Adding David DeJesus from the Mets. Adding Ty Taubenheim from the Diamondbacks. Signing Nick DeVenny. Adding Ryan Hutchison. And only really losing guys like Jake Woods and Xavier Nady. Yeah, we let Franklin Morales walk. We did not offer him arbitration. He can rehab his UCL with someone else. Hall of Fame results are in. John Olerud, in his 3rd year on the ballot, heads to the Hall as a Toronto Blue Jay. Tony Gwynn failed to make it. Frank Viola failed. Apier and Molitor inching closer. Mo Vaughn getting 50%. I mean, Tony Gwynn did put up an almost 400 batting average, albeit in only 11 starts. Yeah, Gwynn couldn't make it. Let's go another week. All right, we got Madison Bumgarner joining the Colorado Rockies. The maddest bum around. $2 million for a reliever? Yes. But when the reliever looks like this, and he's ARB eligible. If basically anyone else gets hurt, he's into the rotation. It's nice to actually have some lefties. And just like that, we're back to 23rd in the WAR chart from one signing. Blue Jays spending money, actually getting a few good signings. Hey, William Juarez, that's a familiar name. Rafael Rodriguez, signed from Kansas City. Let's get to preseason. I don't think there's any other... All right, Trey Dale, Jeff Kennard for Delino DeShields, and Steven Moya. Nope. I do want to save some money. Right, Cubs now offering a deal. Let's see, were there any out-of-town games in 2013? No. 2014, the Dodgers and Diamondbacks will be playing in the Sydney Cricket Grounds. And kudos to Flying Canuck for actually building that stadium just for me. Whoops, I forgot to reply to the deal from the Cubs. Joe Thatcher. Okay, for Cody Allen. No. And Ronald Bueno. That is a no bueno deal. Alright, looks like our recommended draft slots went down, so... Gonna cut some budget there. Free up some extra money to go to player development and to scouting. I always try to keep double the league baseline, just to keep our efforts without completely blowing the budget. Okay, we got $7 million. There's Bumgarner right down there. Cool. Maybe we do have the money to make an impact signing still. Burtwell would be interesting. Not a 5.5 mil though. I'd be worried about Mike Adams' home run propensity. I mean, 1 per 9 isn't too bad. Wait, Hector Almonte got traded and then... Oh, never mind. Mark Pryor's on the market. After Pittsburgh converted him to a closer, he put up 45 saves. All right, batter side. We're basically getting Alex Gordon output from Russell Martin. I don't think we need it. I'm also just as content to save the money and get someone in trade. Speaking of uniform numbers, Ken Griffey Jr.'s digits will be flying from the rafters this season at Coors Field. He finally hung up his cleats. We finally hung up his jersey. The Hall of Fame absolutely will induct him on the first ballot. I don't think you can deny the all-time home run king. Let me put it to you this way. Ken Griffey Jr. at Coors alone would be in the top 25 home runs of all time. Wow, Brad Fulmer's still going, eh? I also did not notice that Ken Griffey Jr. leads the overall RBI chart, getting past Hank Aaron. Did Delgado Delgado finally hung up the cleats. What a career for him. He's got to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Let's see, where are we starting the season? We are starting the season on the road in Milwaukee, so we'll be able to get that game in before the stream wraps up. Michael Franco with a speed increase. Okay, I'll take that. Danny Barnes adds a cutter. Nice. DB might be a starter now. Cameron Maben with a contact and an eye increase. Ooh, I like. Guy put up 6.3 wins above replacement last year. Gonna be tough to keep him. Sizemore with an eye rating drop. But when the rest of him looks this good, who cares? In terms of wins above replacement in careers, Grady Sizemore is already 4th among all players, behind only the 3 titans of this team, Thames, Guillen, and Griffey. Guillen, of course, is now with the Texas Rangers, and his fielding is finally slowed down. Wrecked. And then Marcus Thames traded to the Tigers, and his fielding has completely fallen off a cliff. Talk about dodging a bullet. Brian Bergamy getting, wow, that's a lot of money. You know what? Maybe we could look at an upgrade at catcher. A righty bat catcher. Do we bring back Jamie Dantona? Do we look at someone else who's... I mean, nobody else really is as good defensively. We could go with Romine. All right, let's compare Dantona to Clement. $1.2 million for the guy on the left. I mean, we have the money. Let's see if he'll go for just a single mil. Bring back Jamie D. Mark Pryor's still on the market. Blackley did not get extended after we traded him to LA in the Beltray deal for LaHare. Looks like he also had a bit of a rough season. Let's see. Oh, Toronto's after him. Okay, never mind. I will let the Blue Jays have him. Skip ahead to spring training. All right, Jamie Dantona returns to Colorado. All right, spring training it is, so call up a few folks. Still waiting for player dev to finish. All right, 2 on track, 2 frustrated. Or 3 frustrated, 1 struggling. Less than ideal, but we'll manage. Will Myers is going to get a preview. Trevor May a look. C2. Yeah, the pantry's a little bare. I mean, the rotation looks pretty stellar. Corey Rasmus goes on the 15-day IL. So Greinke, Minor, Arrieta, Felix, Leak, Bumgarner. All right. All right, no noticeable changes. No noticeable changes. Nicolino's control drop by 20? Oh no. Yeesh. And velo drop. Well, that backfired. Skaggs, no improvement. Will Myers, current avoid K's up. Randall Grichuk, current avoid K's up. Gritch, I feel, still has a lot to grow, but could be a talented player. Mike Leake with a potential stuff up. All right. Minor with a stuff down, control up. There's Nicolino taking the bonking. Yeah, I think Sewell is still a little bit short of where we want him to be, but he's not that far off. Cody Allen with a stuff and a movement up. Yeah, he's going to be spending most of the season in AAA for sure. Will Myers with a ratings drop overall, but C. Barton with an I decrease. A lot of decreases. I do not like this update. I wish you had not shown it to me. Let's demote a few guys. At least the good parts of the bullpen are all working. Anyone who's not on a major league deal is going to be sent down. So boop, 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 boop. We've got Adames. Worst comes to worst, we could always release him. But hopefully the smaller bullpen means we'll be seeing some different looks from guys. Alright. Let's see here. Game type. Spring training. There we go. Yeah, Will Myers is not ready for primetime yet. Down he goes. Mercer having some issues. Send down Mooney. Salazar's been doing okay. Let's send down Crowell. So we still got 3 cuts to make. Let's see the minor league database. Who's in the draft pool? Oh, that was preseason predictions. Oh, we want to look at those too. Well, we're projected to win the division. Wow, what's up with the batting averages? It's like everyone is starting to produce less. They're calling LaHare to hit almost 50 home runs, though. I will be ecstatic with that. Irving Santana is unfair, by the way. What a season he's having. Or career. And then there's Strasburg, the new ace of Boston. Well, everyone's staying healthy at least. Looking forward to Felix Hernandez figuring it out. Need to see more from Adames. All right, Chase Anderson down. Split game type, spring training. Send down Evans. Up. I mean, he just hasn't been able to crack the market. Or the roster. Mr. Outside looking in, let's shop you around and see if we can get some prospects in exchange if we eat the entire money. Nope. All right. Wave and DFA it is. Still got to send down 3 guys. I think Tateyama is going to be one of them. Taking a look over here. Let's send down Clement. That's DFA, wave, and let's shop him around, see if we can get something for Clem. Nope. So, another cut, wave and DFA him. Alex Romero, down he goes. So our outfield is going to be Sizemore, Mabin, Bryce, with Martin and Salazar backing up. That I can vibe with. The bump is going to be between Jordy Mercer and Brent Morel. Because Efren Espinoza is still team captain and he's actually having a decent spring training. Oh, I saw the Orioles have decided to keep Prince Fielder. Interesting call. All right. The mock draft has us taken Jose Alvarado. No. I'd much rather go for a guy like Pablo Lopez. Ooh, or Herman Marquez. Yeah, buddy. Wow, Twins have 4 supplemental picks. That's impressive. Hyunjin Ryu, of course, coming over from Korea at age 24. Giants getting him would be a problem. Bryant's an interesting pick. Stroman would shove. He'd be a fun choice. Maximum Freed. Or we just don't sign anyone and let the pick recycle for next year. That is Jun Tesuiji's problem. Not right now. Can't believe I'm doing this. Oh. King Felix doesn't want to be demoted. Great. I think it's safe to say Adames did not make his way onto the team. Corky also didn't do so hot. Does Vincent still have option years? No. Does Zinneker? Yes, okay, so Zinneker is going to be our guy to head down. There is our pitching staff. Greinke, Minor, Arrieta, Hernandez, Leak, Bullpen, Uehara, Corcoran, Madison, Bumgarner, Okajima, Matos, Pelfrey, and Vincent. I like it. We got to make one cut on the batting side. It stinks, but Jordy Mercer did not have a good spring. We're going to send him down and give him a chance to recombobulate. Two teams claim Martin Adames. Everyone else gets to go to AAA. There we go. Good balance up and down the roster. Should win it all this year. I think I can do that. Oh, it's bad. Oh, man. We have only 2 top 100 prospects. The Dodgers are going to be a problem, man. Well, at least we got Franimal. Will Myers just completely fell off a cliff. Then again, do we need a bench if our team looks this good? Or a farm system, I should say. Oh, hey, look who's going to be starting opening day for us, or against us in Colorado. Denver's own Roy Halladay. So off to Milwaukee we go for the first game of the 2013 season. Paco Rodriguez with a velo boost. Nice. Okajima starting to get hit with the aging curve. Chris Balcom-Miller. All right. Stuff boost. Raudel Lazo. Stamina boost. Fultanuvic. Movement and control up. I'm hoping Fulte can figure it out pretty soon. Andrew Dobies. So Francisco Liriano not getting the start for opening night. That's interesting. Wonder if they'll call an audible on that one. Hey, that's a familiar name. Henderson Alvarez III, the man with two last names. Yeah, it's lefty on lefty. Andrew Dobies getting the call against Mike Minor. The Flying Purple Baseball Beaters about to get to action. Do we sub Barton for Dantona? I think we do. The hair still rakes against lefty, so we're going to keep him in. Lid closed here in Milwaukee. And just like that, we're underway. First out of the game, Galvez to Eldred. Brad Eldred's power is finally leaving him at age 32, but what a career he's had. Lahair, 2-2. Rocketed to Eldred, who makes the second out of the inning. Tom Bryce. Called strike 3, 1-2-3 inning. Brewers get through it. Trevor Crow leading off against Mike Minor. Walks the first batter he sees. Jonathan Galvez now. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Changeup froze him, but good. Billy Butler, the new acquisition. 5-year, $55 million contract. It's this one on the ground. McDougal to second for 1. Drew cannot complete the relay. That'll bring up Brad Eldred. On the ground to Drew. That'll end the bottom of the first. Speaking of Drew, here he is. Punch to center field. Running in is Olchin. Squeezes it for the first out of the top of the second. Russell Martin skies this. Is it going to make the outfield? Barely. Here's Mabin, the center fielder for the Rockies. Called strike 3. Another 1-2-3 inning. Olchin now up against Minor. First pitch swinging. Hit hard. Gobbled up by Lahair. Unassisted. 1 away. Here's Huber. Line to Martin. He's there. Up the line. Right fielder Adam Shabala. Fly ball to the left. Sizemore brings it in. Trading zeros so far. Here's Jamie Dantona. Pulled on the ground. Easy play by the shortstop Rivero. McDougal now, the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Dobies with 3 Ks on the day. Make that 4. Rivero works the count to 2-2 against Minor. Popped up left side. Sizemore coming in makes the play. Here's the pitcher, Andrew Dobies. 2-2 on Crow. Popped up on the infield. Only one batter past the minimum across both sides. Sizemore sends this into foul territory. Good play there by Crow. Here's LaHare, works the count full. First base runner for the Rockies. Bryce back up the middle. Diving play, can't come up with it. And the Rockies have blown the no-hitter. Stephen Drew now with a runner in scoring position and 1 out. Up the line. That will be a fielder's choice. 4-6, no 3. Martin now with a runner at third. Fly ball to deep right. That'll hang up long enough for Shabala. Still no score. A lot of Colorado purple in the stands here at Miller Park. Full count to Eldred. Popped up to right side. Bryce. Through 4, scoreless, just the 1 hit. Back up the middle. Mabin's aboard with a leadoff single. All right, finally getting to Doby a little bit. Come on, Cameron. Take a pitch, Jamie. Inside. 2-1. Good count. Oh! Dang. Good throw by Justin Huber. Cameron Mabin caught stealing. D'Antona will pull it to third. Butler will make the play. McDougal on the ground. Butler across. Halfway home. Still no score. Olchin, Huber, Shabala. Easy play there for Stephen Drew. Justin Huber now. 2-2. Swing and a miss. That'll bring up Shabala, the right fielder. Called strike 3. 4 Ks for Mike Minor, who leads off the top of the 6th.
Strike 3.
5 Ks for Dobies. Eldred's been busy. Here's LaHare. Popped up infield. Another quiet inning. Rivero, 1-1 the count. Through the inside, or through the infield for a base hit. That ends the no-hitter for Mike Minor. Popped up on a terrible bunt attempt. LaHare makes the squeeze for the out. On the ground, McDougal's going to have a tough play at second. What a turn by Drew! 6-4-3. Still scoreless as we enter the top of the 7th. Tom Bryce working a leadoff walk. Defense or pinch running for him will be Leonis Martin. And Dobies is so shaken, Martin now stands at second. Drew, line to center field. That's going to hang up for Olchin. Russell Martin now. Runner at second, 1 out. Punch to left. Crow makes the grab. Cameron Mabin. Low for ball 4. D'Antona now. Mike Pelfrey getting loose in the bullpen in case the pitcher spot comes around. D'Antona hit hard up the middle. Taken by the shortstop, Rivero.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is 7th inning stretch time. We invite you to join in singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
Leonis Martin will remain in the game in right field. Galvez, Butler, Eldred up against Mike Minor, who has only allowed the one hit. The extra defense will definitely help here. Fly ball to center field. Mabin will play this one on a hop. Second hit of the game for the Brewers. I trust Mike Minor. 3-1 count. Fly ball to center. Mabin has it. 2 down. Olchin now. Fly ball to center field. Mabin's got a beat on it. Scoreless through 7. What a snooze fest this is. We're going to go with Bumgarner here. McDougal inside outs this one. Deep to right field. Shabala makes the grab for the first out. Pinch hitting for the pitcher is Efren Espinoza. He'll face Bill Bray. Dobies goes 7 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 3 walks, 5 Ks on 113 pitches. Espy swings and misses. Here's Sizemore. To left, 2-out single for Grady. All the better. That'll give Bumgarner a little bit longer to prep. 1-2 on the way to LaHare. Fly ball, deep center field. On the track, Olchin makes the grab. The wind just sort of went. That'll be 7 scoreless for Mike Minor. Madison Bumgarner into the game. Free agent acquisition.
Strike 3.
The Giants let him walk for some reason. Ricky Weeks Jr. pinch hitting here. 0-2 from Bumgarner. Two one on the way to Rivero. Line to center. Mabin gets there. Okay, was not expecting that. That's a 4-star catch on a 17-degree launch angle. Yep. Scooped off the turf. Leonis Martin up against Chris Sale.
Strike 3.
We could be here a while. Russell Martin. Back up the middle. Forces back Galvez. Bumgarner will face Mark Wright. In a second inning of work, this is popped up on the infield. McDougal calls off Bumgarner. Crow. Full count from Mad Bum. Inside for ball 4. The winning run now on base. Cyrus Matos getting loose in the bullpen. Runner goes. Dantona's throw is late. On the ground, gobbled up by McDougal. Looks back the runner, 2 down. Billy Butler, 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. McDougal has it. To extras we will go. Mabin works, heads up against Sale. 1 for 2 with a walk. Strikeout victim of Chris Sale. Unmotivated, yes. Dominant closer, though. Dantona McDougal here in the top of the 10th. Only 5 hits so far. 1-2-3 inning from Chris Sale. Strikes out the side. Osiris Matos will deal with Eldred Olchenhuber. Bottom of the 10th. First pitch swinging. Line to right field. That'll head into the corner. Martin has it. The throw will be cut off. It's a leadoff double for Brad Eldred. Corners are in to guard the bunt against Trent Olchen. Lined right to Drew. He's there for the first out. Miguel Montero pinch hitting here. Corcoran getting loose in the bullpen. 2-2 on the way. Fly ball to left. Sizemore has it. 2 down. Max Ramirez, another pinch hitter here. 1-1 on the way. On the ground, Drew to LaHare. To the 11th we go. Isanori Takahashi will be the pitcher. Brent Morel into the game to pinch hit.
Strike 3. Strike 3.
The Rockies have struck out 5 straight at-bats in a row. LaHare is aboard. Martin now, the 1-2. Yeah, 6 strikeouts. Yikes. John Corcoran now into the game to face Rivero right Crow. Hit hard on the ground. Martin across. Gold glove defense. Mark Wright took over in right field for Shabala. Sends this into foul territory. Martin with a long run. Trevor Crow flips around to bat from the left side. Fly ball, center field. Mabin gives it a look. On to the 12th. We're going to have to get 2 innings out of Corky. Stephen Drew lines it to Rivero. Okajima getting loose. Russell Martin up the middle. 1 out single. And now Koji Uehara gets loose. Takahashi picks up his 4th K of the game. Kyler Newby in to face Jamie Dantona. 1-1. Lined up the middle for a base hit. Cameron Mabin, or that's Russell Martin, will round third and try to get to third base. He's in there safely. Dantona with a single. McDougal now with a chance to put the Rockies ahead. 1-2 on the way. Hit hard up the middle. Gobbled up by the shortstop Rivero. No dice. Uehara will sit back down. Hit on the ground. Drew to McDougal. On to first. In time for the double play. Brad Eldred, the 1-2 from Corcoran. Called strike 3. To the 13th. Here at opening day. Jeff Salazar will pinch hit now against Kyler Newby. At this point, yeah, we'll put Uehara in. Salazar works his way aboard with a leadoff single. Not bad for the Rule 5 acquisition. One on the way. Line to left field that will fall for a base hit. Crow brings it into the infield. Runners at first and second, nobody out. This feels like the Rockies' chance. LaHare, 1-2 on the way.
Strike three.
Martin, 1 out. Runners at first and second. First pitch swing that's on the infield. Infield fly rule is called. Butler makes the grab. Steven Drew, 1-2 on the way. Line to right. Right is there. To the 13th. Koji Uehara, the closer, into the game. Gobbled up by Martin. Long run. Beautiful play. Newbie has to bat for himself.
Strike three.
And now Max Ramirez works the count to 3-1 against Uehara. Winning run is aboard. Rivero, 1-0 on the way. Fly ball to left. Grady takes a few steps in. That is the inning. Mike Pelfrey getting loose. Mark Lowe now up. Top of the 14th. Russell Martin inside outs this one. That's into right field. This is a battle of the bullpens now, folks. And Cameron Maybin just cannot stop striking out. How many Ks is that now? 16 strikeouts in the game for the Colorado Rockies. 13 for the Brewers. I believe I have detected an issue with our team construction.
Strike three. Strike three.
Mike Pelfrey into the game now. In the bottom of the 14th. Good thing this game was a matinee. Yikes. Chopped up on the dirt. Pelfrey can't make the play. Infield single. Quick check-in over at first. 1-2 on the way to Galvis. Line to left. That's going to go into the corner. That could be it. Sizemore's throw to third. And the runners are held. Infield is in. 1-2 to Billy Butler. Through the infield. The Brewers win opening night. 14 innings. We got shut out. We struck out 18 times. That is not how I wanted this stream to start. And the following game, Greinke pitches 8 shutout innings. And the bats come alive. Drew with a home run, Bryce with a home run, Greinke with a double. Ha! All right, let's win this series. There it is, 9-2. Okay. Felix Hernandez will get the opening day start against Roy Halladay at Coors Field. So before we leave, I wanted to show you some of the work I've been doing for other affiliate streamers. EVC and NYC, in his generosity, has gifted all of his subscriber rewards to other members of the affiliate's crew. So I get to show off the uniforms that I made for them, including for Minerva, the Aurora Turtles. Just a home jersey, but Minerva said the color scheme needed to be purple and green, and my brain immediately went, Donatello. The Bonnie Lake LPs for Max LP. He wanted Miami Vice colors. I deliver. Let's see, who else do I got here? Franchise Time Machine. A retro home. And a futuristic road. Love that computer font. Green LEDs all the way. There's a... There is Ezra Denny's Hunter Gaddis All-Stars. I even made him an alternate uniform. Let's see who else we got here. Ripley the Oreo wanted the Possum Socks. He wanted Pittsburgh, he wanted White Sox. I gave him both. So 1970s Pittsburgh-inspired home, Beach Blanket Road. The Nolan Network wanted some uniforms, so I was inspired by his logo. So the uniform you see here is basically his logo, and yes, I used the N from here as the Cap logo and the small team logo. And the home uniform, inverted some of the colors. I felt like teal pinstripes is a nice look. So I've been busy. That's what's kept me away from continuing on the NHL project. I may pick that up again later. I don't know. Before I raid y'all into the This Week in Perfect Team replay that's going on and I get to my laundry, let me remember my password and we'll do a tiny little pack rip. There we go. I have one of my own pack drops left to get. I swear, I'll be back over on Wednesdays with this club pretty soon. And Saturday, I will not be streaming. Look for the Soren and the 2027 Korean series on Sunday instead. All right, buy some packs. Let's rip some packs. The arrows have been stuck in silver. Alright, a new face in Roger Nelson. Helps out with a couple missions. Nice. Bunch of dupes. Clayton Kershaw dupe. Lee Lacey. Duplicate for Toblerone mission. Sean Ginther, net new. Hoping we can get some September live missions pretty soon. Danny Darwin new to the team, helping out with Double D and Middle Era P pitchers from Mission Week. I do not have any of... Not sure that helps me on anything. Alright, Jesus Aguilar is new, but I forgot what missions he qualifies for. Wait, I think that just finished Throw It to Who. I think that was the guy I missed, or I needed. Randy Wynn helps out with Tartable, Sizemore, and Sheffield. Okay. And there's Bob Steele. Alright, I think that finishes Throw It to Who. No, it finishes Chunky. I'm dying here. All these options, and I'm 5 points short. Still a couple gold packs, nothing to sniff at. Jacob Amaya, Kent Herbeck. Marco Reyes is new to the team as a live card. Ken McMullen, coming up 60s, net new. Kelly Johnson helping out with Hey Jude. All right. Life's tough out here for a packs-only team. Brant Herder is new. Okay. Got a gold card in this one. It's Jim Doyle. Helps out with TLN and Mission Week infield. Shannon Stewart also new to the team. Mauer Collection and Mauer Mates. One silver pack coming in. Diamond card is Garrett Cole. Might as well hang on to him. Pair of gold packs coming in. Fernando Tatis Jr. and Xavier Edwards. Did any missions finish? No, of course not. Well, might as well keep ripping packs. Got enough for 5. CNL Perez. Pid Purdy is net new, helping out with TLN. Okay, 1 card away there. Colin Ray, net new to the team. Grayson Rodriguez, ditto. So when the September live missions come out, I'll at least be well stocked. Well, that was a little disappointing. Anyways, that'll wrap up today's session. Next week, back on Wednesday, we head to Coors Field for a few pennants to be raised. Let's go right into Out of the Park developments. You'll see me next on Sunday with the Saturday Soren, I guess. Time is precious, folks. I'm grateful you've chosen to spend some of yours with me tonight. Firage, take us out. Finish the week strong, everyone.